Today I am finalizing the engine build. So I got this blocked off yesterday. I blocked off this oil port, and then I blocked off this one right here. So the next step is going to be getting the oil pump on. So once I put the oil pump on, the front of the motor is pretty much done. And then I'm going to flip it over, do the oil pan. And then I have to go get the valve cover gaskets from O'Reilly's. And yeah, put the intake on and all the rest of the accessories. So it's going to be another video with a lot of time lapses just because I don't want to have to talk through everything that I'm doing. But I am really quick going to say the sizes of all of these. So this is a 3/8 MPT. That you have to get a tap for, and then you have to drill this one in actually pretty far so that you can get that flush in here. That RTV is not all the way dry yet. I put that RTV on here to help the O-rings stay in while I'm doing all of this, just because they like to pop out on these. And then I have to put this O-ring in here for the water pump. And then so you tap this. I did both sides just because in one of the recent videos with Rad Dan, he had to tap both sides of this. So I've got both sides of this tapped. And then this right here is not the correct fitting. They sent me the wrong fitting, so I'm getting the correct fitting today. But the threads of this are a -8 ORB to a -10, and you need to get a steel one. So they had sent me a -8 AN to -10 ORB, which is the opposite of what you need. So I'm just using this as a plug right now. And then I slid this out. This one actually has two plug taps or pipe plugs in there. I did that just because I had to thread it in really far, and I wanted to make sure this wouldn't leak out. Throw a bunch of pipe tape on it and everything too. So that deletes the water line here in the back of the head. Normally this would have gone through and fed the oil cooler, but I'm not running that oil cooler on this. I'm running an external one, so I just tapped that to block it. But yeah, so I'm gonna set a time lapse up. I'm gonna get this oil pump on here real fast. Oil pan, little deal here that clicks into the side of your valve cover so that you don't end up having to have that little tube that comes out here. I'm still waiting on the one for here, the radium fitting for here, but then that way I'll just tee these off, run them out over into here. So this one's gonna come out, turn around, go there to the catch can and everything. I also have a new wastegate coming today because the one that I have is really bunk and old. It's super crappy, so I just need to replace that. But yeah, I got this all cleaned up. I'm just gonna give it another wipe down with some brake clean, and yeah, it's getting there. So I'm excited to get this thing together today. This has been a long time coming. It feels like this was supposed to be really quick, and this has taken like a week to build this all together, but I'm doing it nice, slow, and correctly, so I want to make sure that I'm done right. But yeah, I'm really pumped on how this has turned out. I mean, it looks super clean. Maybe not extremely clean, but because like there's still some dirt right there. Yeah, look at that dirt. But yeah, so I'm going through the rest of this right now. I'm going to try and get this all cleaned up, put together today, because I want to try and get this into the actual car, ready to drive around. I've got a bit of stuff extra too that I'm going to be doing, like I just stabbed myself with this thing. I have some other things that I need to just take care of real quick on it. It's nothing super severe, so I probably won't record it. I have to make a block plate for this because I got rid of the heater core. So I pulled my heater core out and a block here for the AC, but I might run some wiring through that and block off the original wiring hole and just use these as the holes for the wiring to go through the firewall because they have little grommets, and I think it'll look nicer that way. I've got the oil pump on now, and I ended up putting the fittings in for the output. So this is just a -10 to -10, so -10 ORB to -10. And -10 or -8 ORB to -10. So it's all gonna be -10 lines in this. Oil pump's up. I let it sit for a bit so then I can torque it down, so it's all torqued down now. And next is gonna be the oil pan. I've got the valve covers off. I'm gonna put new gaskets in them. I'm excited for how this has been going, just because it's been so easy, except for very time consuming. So another thing I gotta do too, actually, I gotta take these little half moons out and get this orange RTV out, because this orange RTV is crap. It does not work very well. These little half moons here in the back will always leak if you don't put RTV on them, so don't use the orange RTV. I did that last time I built this, and it just leaked all over and it sucked and it didn't hold it in enough. Got the oil pan all cleaned off over here, so I'm pretty pumped on how that turned out. And then I've got, I painted the intake like a flat black so that it looks kind of nice. So there's the upper and there's a lower over here all painted. So I'm gonna wait to put those on just because of course they have to dry, and I want to make sure I've gotten every single part of it sprayed black so it's gonna look super nice and clean. I did like a soft black, I didn't do gloss black because gloss black on that would look really crappy. So, but yeah, there's tons left to do on this. Gonna try and get the water pump on. Another quick tip too is that these non-VVTi 1Js, the valve cover gasket is actually the same as a 7M. So you can use 7M gaskets for your valve cover gasket. I did a really bad job at recording everything I was doing because I was just jamming out. I had music in my ears and I just kept going. So here's the motor now. I have the intake on, all painted up, looking nice, cleaned up. All the front stuff on except for the, pretty much I think all that's really left is the alternator and then the covers for the timing cover. But I always figure this is an interesting thing to do. So there you go. Timing tensioner is now on. Timing is tensioned. Brand new one. I was going to reuse the one that I had, but I didn't end up reusing it just because I realized I shouldn't just reuse it. So anyway, so I got a brand new one on here. I've got this on, I've got the oil pan on. I don't know, I might have recorded some of that. But yeah, it looks super clean. So David has the manifold right now. He's welding on a new wastegate on this because mine was kind of crap. I'm gonna put the cover, the timing covers on, and yeah, it's pretty much, it's pretty close to complete. So I mean, yeah, it looks so good. I definitely regret not recording as much as I should have, but a couple rotations of the motor just to make sure that the timing stays exactly in. But right now it's looking pretty good. I'm pumped.
What's ghetto?
This whole thing is gonna be ghetto, dude.
This whole thing?
Yeah.
This whole thing? This whole motor is it gonna be ghetto?
No, this motor's clean, dude.
Hey Daniel.
Thank you. Reuse these gloves during this coronavirus glove crisis here.
So what are we doing?
Well, I haven't even talked about it yet, but I got the motor fully assembled. There's probably like 3 clips of me assembling it, and then with my headphones in, camera died one time and it missed like everything because I was just on a rage session of doing it, and now well, it's together.
Okay, so what did you just do?
Well, first off, it's together. Let's look at how beautiful this thing is.
It's alright.
This thing's better than your RB.
I prefer RBs.
I'm kind of like not as focused on doing like the vlog stuff with this. It's more or less like I'm just trying to get this thing built, put together.
Yeah, get it done.
I just want to drive it, dude.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
I want to make videos about driving it, not about building it.
Yeah, building cars is not a fun time.
It's fun. I have fun doing it. Why do you think I do it? There's no reason other than that you know. But let's see about putting this thing on.
Yeah, you got it, bud. Try and get it on. I bet you can do it.
I bet you I can't.
I bet you can. Yep, there you go. There you go. It's all aligned. You're good. Yep. Twist it. Remember with mine you had, yeah, see, look, there you go. There you go, it's in.
What do I even have Jake for?
I'm here to record.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm riding the bull.
Riding the
ball.
Are you sitting on the shifter, Daniel?
No, it's behind me. This thing is ready to go in. It is like ready to go in. I'm super pumped. I'm ready to put it in. I actually don't even have that much left to do. Like I got like little tiny stuff. So I'm really pumped on this. We got like a bunch done. I didn't record anything. This is gonna be probably a really short video, but I just wanted to go over really fast what I did do on this motor.
Point to things that you did do.
All of this. So we got the turbo on. It's really dirty because the last event I was hitting, it was messed up. Super dusty and dirty.
Parked it.
I parked it.
Here, wait. Let me show how dirty it got.
Yes, I know. It looks like I went mudding with Sean or something.
Yeah, you may have.
But yeah, so I've got the intake on. It is painted. Everything's wire tucked, even though it doesn't look like it. But I mean, that's the wiring. So nice and tucked in. And this thing's ready to rip. So I'm waiting on the stuff to do the turbo lines. So I'm doing water cooling this turbo this time. Previously, I didn't run water cooling on the turbo.
Because you had a Borg Warner.
No, because I had this turbo, but I just didn't run the coolant ports. So I cleaned it all out and
well,
wiped
you did have the Borg Warner that is an oil feed.
oil, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and then I'm water cooling the wastegate, water cooling the turbo, running it all back in. I got all the lines ordered last night, so everything is ready. Anyways, DoorDash is here. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna put a burnout clip that we did at the house the other day, or Zach's house the other day.
What?
No, that's gonna be in your video. We ain't even done that
Oh,
one yet.
yeah.
I got like 6 videos backed up right now. I gotta do. Oh damn. For Christina?
Fun. Yep.
All right, thank you, man.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. My name's not Christina.
What'd you get?
Burger Master. That's like my favorite burger place.
Really?
Yeah.
Other than In-N-Out?
Other than In-N-Out. Dude, we should do a trip with our 240s to In-N-Out.
No.
Dude, imagine that. I have a 5-gallon fuel cell.
Dude, isn't there like areas that like you would need to have
I would have to
a
have
gas
two. I would
can?
have two
2 5-gallon?
2 5s in the trunk. We could do it. 2 15s in the trunk, dog.
I don't know if we could make it.
We'll try.
Let's try it.
We had the
Let's
mic
try
on,
and make
okay.
Let's try and make it down to Park first or Spirit Peaks.
I mean, I'm gonna drive this around a bunch when it's done, just to get it broken in.
Yeah.
So, and we'll do the same. We'll just go on drives or something.
Yeah. Well, I need to get my car.
Oh, I also have to order I have to hit up Faction Motorsports for the
Street Faction.
Street Faction.
Street Faction.
Street
Hit
Faction.
up Street Faction.
Hit up Street Faction.
They're cool.
Yeah,
They're cool as hell.
Check one of our most recent things on Instagram. We posted about my seat, the difference in the location. The seat is literally so low right now.
Here,
Before
let
it
me
used
go
to-
sit in there.
Yeah, go sit in there, Jake.
Because I haven't sat in there yet. Have you not? No, not how low it is.
All right.
I don't even.
Sit
I'm
in there
gonna
real
look like a
quick.
little child.
Sit in there real quick so I can go eat this. Wow, Jake, you broke my little carbon fiber bits.
Shut up. You need to redo your dash.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna redo it when I paint the interior.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Jake just broke my entire car getting in here.
Whoa.
Don't press the clutch.
Yeah, clearly. This is low and it's far back.
Oh, put that up and over. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Alright, yeah, that's fine. Jake, you look like a baby in
I
it.
can't even reach the steering wheel.
Can you see over it?
Yeah. I can see over it, but barely.
Jake, you look like a baby in here.
Do you have slider rails on this?
No, it's direct mounted. Here, Alright, again, thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, comment,
Yeah.
subscribe. And I'm gonna go eat this burger.
If you like anything in this video. If you don't like anything, then just don't follow us.
Follow us anyways, because we're gonna get better at this, I promise, I swear. Alright. Later, Jake.